Ring of Honor has confirmed Kenny Omega will face Cody at their Supercard of Honor show WrestleMania weekend, and not at the New Japan Pro Wrestling's event on March 25th like many had speculated. Supercard of Honor 12 takes place Saturday, April 7th in New Orleans from the UNO Lakefront Arena. Kota Ibushi has also been signed and will be in New Orleans for the show. Omega vs. Cody was originally alluded to on an episode of Being the Elite. In that episode, Nick Jackson appeared to have had a premonition of the match, but it wasn't really clear how based in reality this segment was. But then, shortly after the episode was released, Ring of Honor confirmed that the match will take place on their annual show, WrestleMania weekend. The backstory to this match, of course, is on night 2 of New Beginning in Sapporo, Cody finally turned on Omega and gave him a crossroads in the middle of the ring. Other members of Bullet Club have been guarded in their opinions of what has happened, however. In the latest episode of Being the Elite, several members of Bullet Club, as well as Flip Gordon, were shown to be in a highly emotional state based on what has been occurring in their faction. Hangman Page was shown crying in the shower. Matt Jackson was distant while speaking with his wife, all because of the civil war brewing inside their little wrestling and t-shirt club. Marty Scurll chose to sing an Avril Lavigne song as a way to deal with his emotional state. The episodes of Being the Elite are fairly ridiculous. At this point, there's nothing to confirm that Omega has been kicked out of the faction. That no one other than Cody has commented on what has taken place is perhaps evidence that the rest of the group has not turned on Omega in the same way that Cody has. Whatever happens at Supercard of Honor may determine the future of the faction. In terms of Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi reuniting as Golden Lovers, Kota Ibushi was recently interviewed by Tokyo Sports, and parts of it were translated by Chris Charlton, the author of Lion's Pride. So when they asked him if he was in Bullet Club, he said, "I haven't belonged to a faction up until now, and I won't in the near future." On reforming the Golden Lovers, he said, "It ended once, so this isn't us picking up where we left off. It's a completely new start. I'm excited to see what we can do as a team. Now both of us heavyweight. I can't imagine a better tag team than us. At the same time, we spent this time apart and did completely different things in those 3 years. How we'll do together after that time, how well we'll gel, that's another part of it." In terms of both he and Omega staying individuals while taking part in a tag team, Ibushi said, "We've taken such different routes, but I think there are New Japan fans that sense a difference in level between us. I'm the only one that really hasn't made a mark or gotten results in New Japan." He won the New Japan Cup once. "I'm not looking to Kenny for help in that regard. That's on me to rectify." And he doesn't wrestle a normal schedule. "Of course, I want to team with him, but I'm still a singles wrestler. I want to make my mark as a singles wrestler. As a tag, I'm excited to see what happens, and no doubt cool things will happen. 2018 just got really interesting." It appears the bigger part of this story in Japan is the Golden Lovers reunion, whereas Ring of Honor fans in the United States are more focused on Omega and Cody, though I could be wrong about that. It'll be interesting to see how the two storylines intersect. Also notable is that Supercard of Honor takes place less than 2 weeks after New Japan Pro Wrestling's event in Long Beach on March 25th. We should find out more about what matches will take place on that event in the coming weeks. So I do want to remind you to please hit the subscribe button to make sure that you are staying up to date on all our news and reports on New Japan Pro Wrestling, on Ring of Honor. I'm the Eye Guy from Spoiler Free Wrestling.